Hello students. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic which I would say is a foundation of our English, that is called as the parts of speech. So let's very quickly move to the various parts of speech which all of us should be knowing. Um, the very first thing is from the very beginning, from our preliminary classes, we are talking about these things. So let's try to discuss these things a little bit with little bit of more explanation. Like first thing is a noun. We all know what noun is. Let's try to understand in a better way. Noun means whenever you're talking about a person, place, animal, or thing, that is called as noun. So here we have given certain examples which are considered as nouns. There are various types of nouns. Let's say the common noun or proper noun. Now, if I'm saying a girl, that is a common noun. But if I'm saying Priya, that is a proper noun. Now, abstract noun and concrete noun. Abstract noun, the things which we cannot touch, you know. For example, if it is, we can say courage, happiness. This is an abstract noun. But concrete nouns are things which we can feel, which we can touch, like I'll say flower. This is a concrete noun. Then we have countable nouns and uncountable nouns, which we can count, like boxes, flowers. These can be counted. But uncountable nouns, if I'm saying water, do we ever say waters? Never. Okay, so this is not there. Water, food. This is uncountable noun. Even furniture, I would say. Okay, this is uncountable noun. Then we have collective noun. To the group, what we give the name, like for example, if I say group, if I say choir, okay, pack, this is a collective name which is given. So that is a collective noun. Now, compound noun, when we are using like two words together, if I say water bottle, 6 packs, this is compound noun. Now, let's move to the second thing, that is pronoun. Pronouns can be substituted for other nouns. So this is the substitution. They are often used to avoid repeating the nouns they refer to. If I say, I went to Taj Mahal, Taj Mahal is very beautiful. So this is a repetition using the word Taj Mahal. I would say it. So that is pronoun. It is a substituted. So there are various types of pronouns like I, he, she, it, mine, yours, this, that, myself, yourself, himself, herself. You need not to worry about what these types are, but we should know that how we are using the pronouns. So next thing is we're talking about verbs. Verb is a doing word. Whenever we're talking about action, doing thing, that is verb. They are mostly describing an action. I am talking, he is reading, she is eating. This is an action which is taking place. So these are definitely called as the action words. Here is an example. We can say sometimes we use the main verb and there is a helping verb also, like are, must. This is a helping word. Main verb is this. These are the main verbs. The example is Shivani likes cheese. So this is verb. Purnima lied to me. This is a main verb. Children are sleeping. So this is the things which we're talking about, the action. So that is the verb. Let's see what adverbs are. Adverb. Now this verb is coming in adverb. So adverb is a word that describes or modifies a word. It is basically telling you more about the action of the verb. So the verb's action is basically being told by adverb. So you will see that mostly adverbs end with ly, like loudly, quickly. Okay. She is walking quickly. So this is that we are talking more about the action of the verb in adverbs. Adjectives. Adjectives are the describing words, and we are using these adjectives for the nouns. It is giving us more description about noun, more explanation about nouns or pronouns. We can have the explanation of quantity also, few, many, hundreds. Let's see. So students, if we are not very comfortable with the types of adjectives, don't bother about that. We are just concentrated that we should know what is the meaning of adjectives. Like in this, yellow carpet. Carpet is a noun, but what is the color of the carpet is yellow. So it is giving us more description about the carpet. Apple. More description about the apple is given by this, red. So this is an adjective. More description about this noun, car, is given by long. So long is an adjective. A girl, we know it is a noun, but beautiful, it is giving us more explanation about the noun, that is adjective. Here also we can say 5, more explanation about the boys. Some, that is a type of quantity which is telling us about the rice. So these are the adjectives. Like sofa, this is giving us more explanation. This sofa, those oranges, like demonstrative adjectives. Now let's see this thing also. We are having comparison of adjectives also. When we are having two things in comparison, we can say this is the degree of comparison of adjectives. That is a comparative form, but we are having a superlative form also. For example, if I say deep, deeper, and I would say deepest. So if I'm comparing, this deep, deeper is a comparative form, but when I'm using deepest, this is a superlative form. Okay, so this is the superlative form of adjectives. Now let's talk about the conjunctions. These are the words that link this thing. Link, this is the important thing. Link other words or phrases. So you can make very beautiful sentences, which sentences are generally like just you are using full stop many a times. You can make beautiful complex sentences, and you can avoid multiple short sentences with the help of conjunctions. Again, I would say the same thing to you. Do not bother about the types which I mentioned about here. You can just see that what is the meaning of conjunctions. Like here, commonly use conjunctions here. Okay. So mnemonics we can talk about. This is fan, voice. Okay. So mnemonics means for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So this is the coordinating conjunctions which you're talking about. We can use these things as the conjunctions. Then we are having other conjunctions as well, like while, also, nevertheless, otherwise. Let's see an example so that you can understand in a better way. I have neither a textbook nor a notebook. If I'm saying I do not have a textbook, I do not have a notebook, so this is like not a very good way of saying the sentences. So with the conjunction, we can make it beautifully that I have neither a textbook nor a notebook. Another thing is, though he studied well, yet he couldn't pass. So this though and yet, these are the conjunctions. Another type of conjunctions we can say whether or. So whether you win the match or lose, the thing that matters is that you participated. So this is making your sentence look beautiful with the help of the conjunctions. Another example we can see, before is a conjunction. Before you leave, make sure your work is complete. Because is a conjunction. He ate 10 bananas because he was hungry. If I'm saying he ate 10 bananas, he was hungry. So the better way to say is he ate 10 bananas because he was hungry. Okay. Very commonly we are using I like apples, I like oranges. The better way to say this thing with the help of conjunction is I like apples and oranges. So and over here is a conjunction. So we are joining two sentences with the help of conjunctions. Now another thing is the interjection. Interjection we can see over here. It can be a word or phrase that mainly expresses feelings instead of meaning. You will not find any meaning, but it is talking about the feelings. Okay, it's a very short word or phrase which expresses a sentiment or emotion, like you want to express your joy, you want to express your excitement, disgust, etc. For example, you're using, oh, we lost the match. Wow, you're coming today. So this is how we use this thing. Hey, this is a interjection. Get off my way. Alas, I missed my flight. This is the emotion of sorrow, emotion of joy. Yahoo! So this is how you are expressing your feelings, though they are not having any meaning in this. So students, this is how we are going to learn about the various parts of speech. So very quickly we had tried to review with you this thing, and we'll catch you soon with the next class.